download the game. Oh, I gotta put my mic. Go on YouTube. Aren't you subscribed?
Those who want to study the art sciences all come to St. Pigeon Nations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. Often that's why it's forced to come here despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not only do I see you so long like this. What the? Usually you over here for long enough, Fook. With a slip.
What's your channel name so I can watch it?
Skeets and Yeets. This rotten
Dove is named Carrera Royata. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't react without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'll be happy to make breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers! No good being late on the first day. Until Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. There's all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun.
I have to boyfriend. The most splendid and great academy for the pigeon. Skeets and Yeets.
That's what it's called?
Yes. I should probably make sure that it's, since this is a good point to check up on if it's, since this is, we allow into this school. Oh, this is great. Boy, let's continue. I think we're in 2, 3, Ryota and I are in the same class again. What this is new for this is so hard as I look around at the assembled birds. How we all get along. Here's the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Kaizuki. I seem to be a teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. Sir, wake up! It's homework. Is open? This square is Naka Kozaki. He's a famous Sephoric math professor. I heard the rumors that second to follow suit just like that. Apparently, he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show great minds come in all forms. I just realized since the main character is a girl, it should probably be speaking in a high-pitched voice. But nah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Signal Green. What's the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. So he doesn't want to introduce himself. But I can't just let him break the rules like that, so the system will collapse and we're all turned into kulaks and dissenters. Well, when you put it like that, could you say your name
figurine? Figurine, little Bella Suka. It seems this fantail figurine his feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we could be friends. Go sets down glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling there's gonna be some trouble down the line. Lunch already. Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly any birdie here. Who? Someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Why not? A morning dog stands in a dark cover, staring in my direction. Morning dogs aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Do you want something from me? He looked away. Not really! I'm sure there's move. He glances at the desk as to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry, they're a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently turns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I'm Yu-Fuke, a sophomore. What about you? And you're Nasaki. Fusuko. Nasaki. Freshman. Shizaki. Well, here's just because he's a morning dove. Well, he seems a little sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. Keep meeting depressing people today. No, I had that on my way. I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... You sure I've been instructed not to approach me in school? Come on, see, what kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just I guess even if we're in the same school, no, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to use her, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The upper proper trendsetters and ladies man Seka is Sekira's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey! You're the whole thing, right? Are you finished, Sekira's? I'm sorry! I mean, there is none! No shit. Try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies. But that there wasn't too cool. This fan to a pigeon is Sekira Yuga, an upperclassman. I haven't talked to him before, but he's famous or infamous throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. You're a fook, right? How did you? I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you're a friend of Cancerous? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. Never thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He's an aristocrat, actually, the genuine article in the flesh. He is. He's a bit of a pain, so good luck. I'm gonna do out of you. He really is a noble bird. Never heard anything like like that about Eli though. Probably a trusty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? So there's what the... So he's going to the infirmary. Maybe we should go and see who's still there. No, I think about it. I always there to have a weak stomach. We should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me? Nobody's here. There's no one sweeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. When I hunt together, insects feel no presence. There's nobody here. Yuta? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird, did he go home already? I feel a little nervous looking around the empty room. Now I think about it, I haven't been here before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they got all kinds of drugs here. Hellfire, Trify, Lucio, Rienzi, what do these even do? Care to find out? Doctor? I feed you all sorts of things if you want. Whom? No thank you. This portrait is Romeo Shu, the school doctor. It's rather creepy in person, has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows even just talking, he can bring down a asparagus, pistachios, or even worse things. And also he's very thick. I never heard him calling the doctor, ninja doctor. Oh, calling the doctor, not the doctor. You don't have a good reason to be in here, did you need something? I heard Kara from 2-3 was supposed to be in here. You're already gone. Oh. Why didn't you come find me before going home? So it's probably I'll be gone now. Finding out that den of evil. I thought I had gone home. What do I do now? Oh. Now I got to try joining Cobra Steel. Maybe I should go look at some of my options. I think they were cool for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. But there's another one. Anyway, I'll start with the track team. And I miss going, so it's funny watching the birds hop around. I think the clover is on the ground floor off to the side. White dove is having a tantrum outside. Sands? Cuckoo! There's no pudding for a man. Coo! Jose sex is alive. Within this fire station. He's dancing on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not a really nice sheet of pudding. Hokusan. This is Hokusan. He's not really looking. He's just like a fan to a pigeon, I think. Boy, he's hyper. Hokusan is serving a decision or sorry. What's your return? Betrayal? Cool! Hokusan instructed that pudding be provided for our new members. Cool! But there is no pudding. Hosted scorned betrayed, dragged him in the street and shot at those he trusted most. Disgraced and fluffy with the thing on his suit looks like no store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Coo! Coo! She addressed the young lady. Hokusan used a ring attack. It's super effective. Coo! They crossed Hokusan. He'll have thrown flayed and shot it down, he will. Coo! Hokusan must not try to achieve true pudding for well. And he's gone. He should go around, but what does the pudding have to do with the track team? And so I ended the first day of my second semester at Fate Prison Nation. I think I want to choose the class council today. As you all know, the school doesn't encourage you to join any club. You want to, you can. If you don't, then you have to go home after school. Cool! Hokusan already is time for a track team. That's thing in a free discussion I've heard opposition here. Oh, that's right, you get still talking already admitted. Never system, hey, not, we get to know. This kind of score is enough for me. You have to take care of your money on your own, and, I wonder what I should do. Join the council track team library staff. Big choice decision time. Understood, counselor. Why not? That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Do what the that's what do. Attend math class, gym class, and music class. Okay, so that's that. So I'm guessing math would increase my wisdom. So yeah, increase my vitality, and music increase my charisma. No charisma. Why not? Sing brothers, melodies, or good time that singing together is fun. Look, level up, increased by 5. Wow. Seriously, I wanted to join, but what does the council do again? We skip the vote and think it's only circulating me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council I go. This looks like a CEO's office. Naturally, you think I would stand for anything less. How the fuck so you've had this done? First, this area needs to be filthy before we see it to rabbits, then to us. What a prick. Have decide which position you would take? I get to choose? Who's it to choose for you dumb aren't you Japanese tourist sicker? Do not mock me, I am French. A French noblebird. That sounds delicious. I guess I'll take my post now. I think I'll be the Vice President, Treasurer, Clerk. What do you know, Vice President, why not? Used to be my right ring. You got nerve. I like that. I just got bonded with. God, she looks pretty happy right now. So I became the Vice President of the Student Council. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow's class hike. So before anything, we won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We stop for a break on his side. Who should I talk to? You know, I really thought, why not? Let's eat together. Sure, great view, Is it your lunch, Fook? Yep, it's a Kelly-M-E. That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. I go outside this damn rehearsal of the gods. Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the road so by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really, yeah, thanks, Roberta. And so I got ill for Roberta's once. His cooking is so good. We can send the Kelly-M-E and kiss over a survival situation. Please don't let to do. What should I do? Attend. Laugh. Why not? I ain't getting this at all. Homie, it's a little basic here with you. Yes, sure. Look, where you live? We're on close to those files. Imagine I run away, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Who do you think what you would do? Sports festival season already? If you were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's still been in May. What are you gonna do, Toyota? I haven't decided. We're probably the three-legged race somewhere he has to do. Cool! Hope the son will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You know have a lot of style, Oka-san. What about you, Sakura? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival, and is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? For general, in other words, very well, leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first 18 is always short-handed. I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Others doing three-legged race, all sons running the marathon, and Chico as a cheerleader. You might be running the first 18. What should I do? Think about it. Today is the sports festival. Never did I make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the three-legged race, marathon, cheerleaders, first 18, library. No, I'm gonna do cheerleader right or not. Something of going around about cheerleaders. I see Chico and a brass band? That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here. You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. I'll only rest on a little while. Sir, preparations are complete, sir. Your order, sir. Very well. Begin. And so the band began to play. Who get all these people? They look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You, join in. Okay. Stay in charge of the symbols. One long slip and I'll be starting the playing out. Yikes. You suck, guys. Construction is awful flashy. Is this for your best style? First barrel falls to intake this for the midterm exam. We're going back today. I don't think I did too well. You? Yes? I don't think you did too badly. Yes? Not too, no, sorry, you did badly. No, try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Niseki. I have to study more from now on. Mr. Niseki? With the festival, and the winter over. Designed to look forward to, but summer heat. Those are all kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds inside the staff, and what are they doing? Oh, there's Eli. Eli, what's going on? Salutations, Swook. Brian won his 7th foot officer. He gestures at the news clipping of the staff room printboard. Says Brian, the first intelligent fielder. Crowned again. Brian? I'm sorry you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... So there's a famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He's one who suggests that the Double Olympics be called the Pidge Olympics, which is extremely influential, and the name was adopted right away. Why aren't you looking up right now? Run away and try getting Blind Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Launch is nearly up. You do, Fook. Better hurry back to class. Hello, have you bird? Huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Violet's overturned next to them. Octaves up fangs and bellies of light, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on? Orchison and Jekai are... I look to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. Think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Toyota? Sekiro was making fun of Oki-san. He called him a stupid mongo who only thinks about imaginary pudding. He said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. I mean, Oki-san is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like footing. Either way, Yuki-san kinda went for the jugular and tried to pull him apart, and Yuki-san used the wing attack on you. Yep, you're getting hope now, Fook. Cool, Yuki-san would not allow Pudding let himself to be ridiculed. He will apologize. Try to take back my word? I shall not. A Mongol like you haven't had the right to speak to me. Cool, Yuki-san is not a Mongol. There are still witches, and it looks like your sacrifice was in vain. I should... Yuki-san, good move. I don't know, I think I should jump on Zeka's bones, so... Yuki-san, settle down, this is a classroom. Cool, tell me why you couldn't do stay over, Fook. You appear to your same ancestor, you. I expect your judgment. Let's focus on it throw out the window. Suppose you're angry when you can make a mess. Come back in when you're prepared to be civilized. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during a break. Go to the store, infirmary, and cafeteria. And all the store, why not? I don't need anything, I think I'll go to the store. I've never looked around there before. Oh, a lot of things for sale. Probably stuff for ringatees look like you found it in a huge store's trash. Alright, how mature of you, Mondame? Trying to sit down already? You're... No, it's not, I'm still a high school student. Never said that we know we don't reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. They do, it seems a little hasty. That said, we're here to put your wife, of course. We're not good enough. Oh, I'll have to try again later. Can you post the other girl who meets? It's a little slide. It's not surprising coming from him. Today's elective day. What should I do? Attend. I went to math class and you ain't wisdom up. Saw myself wondering what the actual land is good for. Good, see? And I so those. So it's math class or nap time? Look, over off. This is a 345. Can I? No, I can't. Please turn out the. Please try to bamboo tree in the closet this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Oh, there's a lot here. Anybody I know? But I'm gonna stay healthy this year and make my stomach get better. Impossible mystery for this. What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force. Rule the world from the shadows. Become a famous artist. YOLO. This is called famous artist. His work is known the world over. Oh, is that you? Listen to Sake. He's not careful at this rate. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. How about the head Halloween? Talk you to your place? Yes, please, or no, thank you. Oh, why not? Yes, please. Alright. Started some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. You know, this is very rustic. I ain't like it this way. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. Sir, see you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. So he left, a somewhat hollow surrounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Today's elective day. What should I do? Attend. Gym. Why not? A rock dove is working about on the surface of prancing near forwards nor backwards. You can't simulate that. I'm doing my best. I'm gonna win before I graduate. Global vitality increased by 5. Got a pounds back today. I'm not sure I did too well. You, sir? You didn't get too badly, I think. Yes, sir? You never needed batteries. Sorry. No! Try harder next time. Okay. At this point, I'm missing the second. I have to stay more from now on. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seems long and sometimes it seems short, but either way, it's summer now. Thank you, Sake said, help him clean the council room before going home. He gets angry if I make him wait. I should hurry. You're late. Came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sake, let's start cleaning. Very well. First, move the shelf and cheers. There's dust underneath. Okay. Next, inside the cupboard, arrange the files by date. Okay. And then the folder. Pause it at least 3 times. And the wind. Hold on, you tell me to do this all by myself? Who wants this? You won't. Maybe I should stand up to him. Never mind. Well, alright, you can sit there and tell me what to do. Excellent. See, the council room was polished until it shone with the light of 1,000 suns, just as planned. I went along with him. Choose to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. Hunter gatherers body is our way of life. So maybe I go running today. Oh boy, just what? Oh, that was a good run. True running girl's way to start a vacation. I wonder how far I am. I always lose track of where I'm going once the hunter's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have found out my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fear me now, perfect homing instinct. Sun setting, I lied not see but say, hey you! Question mark? I don't know where did it come from? Spirit sitting next to me, squinting the elbow of my face. Carrying less than a motor scooter. So what a bit vintage, so cute. Feel strange pressure. I can't tell whether or not this boy isn't just any weird. I'm from St. Virgin Nations. I was up for a run and got lost. Oh, from there, you must be good. 2-hour drive out here. What? Please stop feeling like Joe. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I had to cover me jib. Everyone died turn this is a ride home. Come on. Turn gestures at her scooter. Sort of small, but it's both fair, I think. Thank you, may I ask you your name? Giuseppe Giuseppe. How's that, Toyota? Call me Usami. Thank you, Usami. You're a very cautious driver. Covering your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take. I mean, the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you lost someone, you'll understand. It's a far off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but this way I might get home faster by walking. Think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. So we plodded along at Yakasami's cautious speed. And by the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. Still a long time until the semester started, and still have a lot of home grades. I would apply for part-time jobs inside a chance. I'll get a job. Forget it. No, I gotta make my teacher proud, so I'll do my homework. I think I'll wait until I'm in college so I can skip lectures to go to work. Slacking off and having fun is more the high schooler thing to do. Whee! Today is the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite Yuta Shika Yunaki-san. Cause like, you know, you check it over here. You got some nerve to call me out during vacation. What is it? Alright, you just moved here, so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival. Let's go together. Festival? What's that? You understand what you see it. Come on. People can't possibly be eating food like this. It's this. Don't worry, there has been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years. Source reports 3 years ago? Yep. Getting the panic-stricken circa around the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. So the night wears on. Oh, what do you buy that candy apple circa? The other talk. I knew I was trying to get up when I first woke up. Slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. Oh, hello, you. Sure, I'm sorry. I overslept. Overslept? Oh, my homework. I had to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself, you? Huh? What's on top left hand corner say? Oh, you're just a little bit early. Wow. Since you're here, can you lend me a hand in bed for you? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshman's exams. I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Because you have a test in this semester, so if you want to go and study in the library, I want to turn my glorious bird to study in the library, help my, you don't help my teacher. You're well, thank you. I'll go make us some tea. And so I spent the morning grading tests in the air-conditioned staff room like a proper little lady. This tea is fairly good. It has mango in it. I do like sweet tea. Good morning, everybody. I hope you had your fun over the summer. Cool. Hokusan is always having fun. Yep. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused and focus. I got the book in the most splendid and greatest academy in the pigeon. Try the pigeon foot pigeon. Second term. Hi, is that a student ID? Who is it? Someone from 2-2, not a name I recognize. Should I find a classroom? I might have gone home though. What a good teacher would do, right? Sir! Is it Sir? Oh. Hello, Fook. Did you forget to turn in your homework? I found someone's ID cards. It's someone from 2-2. But I should take it here. Oh, thank you, Fook. I can take care of it, huh? What is that? Nothing. Did you find this today? Yeah, in the corridor just outside. This student's been absent since the middle of June. How strange. So then, was the car just raining there all summer? Nobody noticed? It's not clean though. Shouldn't it be dusty? Alright, I'll take care of it. Thank you, you. Today's elective day. What should I do? Attend. L math. Yep, smart. I hope for something a little more interesting from elective, but this is dull. Can this barely keep up even though procedures all keep explains everything so clearly. This is all so easy for you, secretary. Are trying to carry flavor with me? He looks happy though. Luke, level up. Wisdom increased by 5. Today's the school's festival. The class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until my hours, so I have today off. I'm into this, so I guess I'll look around. Isn't too far doing a haunted house? Well, enough of my reckless nature. Maybe I'm going to scream a little bit. I think Circle is free today, isn't he? That's why I am to go along. No, why not? Circle, do you need something? You're free today. You want to go look at 2 floors haunted house? Haunted house, a waste of time. Nothing but a foolish charade of commoners, by commoners, for commoners. How do you know if you don't go? And besides, isn't keeping an eye on the masses a part of the noble bird's job? I suppose it might have some value, since I know the pressing matters in which I must attend. I shall accompany you. What is this madness? A haunted mansion? What on earth is that? Will we be attacked by hostile ninjas? No, that would be a ninja mansion. But my nurse told me that any mansion is bad to have ninjas lying in wait inside. It's like a tiny theme park with a ghost theme, and it's haunted. How foolish! No, that's nothing but tricks to scare me of children. We shall enter. Oh, hey, wait. What trickery is this? I can't see. Why is it dark in here? Alright, you can't see in the dark, can you? Alright, I stepped in something nasty. No, stop. Unhand me. Aye! Trickle, calm down. No, you're not supposed to kick the toy ghost. Let me go! Pant. I've never seen this work up before. And I'm going to enjoy it, I think. I handled in my recording instead of my math homework. What do I do? Is Mr. Nasaki's down? Excuse me, huh? Mr. Nasaki and Dr. Iwami. I haven't expected to see them together. Any see nothing peculiar about these numbers? Nothing at all. Statistical deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. I have to get some insight from you, but it seems I have overestimated you. Really sorry I couldn't help then. Oh. Side of curiosity, side of true. That's not very nice, Doctor. What do you want? Hello, you, is that it? Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier and stopped my homework. So you did, here you go, and here's the work. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Like a teacher, like pupil. Music class was fun today. Solo tests always make me nervous, but they can be fun too. I sing well. We have physics night. Huh? Trigger is standing in the music room, staring at the instrument rack. What's wrong, Sakurai? What do you think of the arts, Miss Yu? The arts? Where did that come from? Sure you want to self has an opinion of some kind. What do you think of the arts? Well, I'm not really sure something to put into words just like that. Tarasi once said that an artist is a man who turns his zeal inwards and writes down with zeal of what he hears. Such a common ideal. Looks a mist-ridden. I wonder if something's happened. Finally done with cleaning. Time to go home. Can you hear somebody playing the piano in the music room at the end of the hall? I think I'll go look. Somebody sitting at the piano through the door. I recognize him. It's Sergei? Huh? How long have you been there? Were you spying around? How unpleasant? No, I just came over here. It sounded beautiful. I never knew you could play. I'm amazed you can practice and still study enough to get such good grades, Sergei. Of course, a noble must be versed in all fields. Still, I don't want to self can understand the art. It sounded wonderful. I'm distracting you. Sorry, I'll go now, so don't mind me. You, huh? What do you love? Why is this all of a sudden? Tell me. Udon, I guess. Udon, truly? Yep, I eat it all every day. I see. Thank you. Okay, bye, Suka. So I left him sitting deep in thought. What is that all about? We get a finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. You, sir. You're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir. It's winter break. The year's almost over. For some reason, that makes me sad. Oh, I got a letter in a fancy envelope. Who's it from? You're on a Christmas party at the Lebon Mansion on the 24th of the month. You're invited beyond a particular leave without sugaring. Yay, I got a heartwarming invitation. My family's Buddhist, so I hadn't had anything planned. I might I'll go, right? Think I'll go to the party. Oh, it's like a palace. Ho ho ho, what do you think, you? Normally a commoner such as yourself would never set foot in here. It's amazing, Sakurai. So thing is so far from an uncultured Stone Age lifestyle. I feel a little nervous. Do you have a party like this every year? Every year, don't be foolish. We have one every month, creating habitat for social discourses and nobles' duties after all. It seems a little tiresome. Everything of your mom today. Poor foolish comment. That's good. This statement reflects pudding. Oku, you dog, why are you here? I never invited you. Go, Wilkinson sensed the feast and I came through the window, but there's no pudding. I want to give any to you if you're not dead, have some. Confound you, you genetic throwback. His son's gone to berserk at this rate. I think I should stop him. Let him have at it. Wilkinson, inside voice. We're done you, now throw him outside. Cool. I'm grateful to you, now we can have a party in peace. No need to thank me. I'd hire you as a bodyguard if I ever so desired. The sun, its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into iridescent glory. It's the first day of the new year. Looking as I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. There's a lot of birds here already. It's been nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should buy some from somebody. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Fook. Hi. Happy New Year. Here's the app. Too many happy returns, right? Well, exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh, it looks good on you. You came to buy an amulet. What do you like? I'll like one for man at school, for mailman and art, for mailman and conquest. You know, I'll do mailman and art. Why not? Here you go. Thanks, are you here all day today? Yep, the first day is always busy. Hold on, I was going to ask you if you wanted to get lunch together, but sorry, Fook, moves a lot of time. Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the rainbow room over there. Okay, thanks. See you, Royata. Kushinaki, Happy New Year. Oh, how love you. Happy New Year. Taking a fortune, sir? Yes, unfortunately, it's in on the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one? I will. Which one should I take? This one. Lucky's blessing. Good, you got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you. Thank you, sir. Wait, isn't that Shikai? Huh? No, it's you. What are you doing? I thought you were the type. Good to observe. I may one day be ruling this country, so there's no harm in familiarizing myself with the custom of the masses. That aside, I heard the rumors, but this place is bad. Some lunatic almost killed me throwing coins earlier. Alright, you don't get out there often. Those are offerings. Yes, I am aware. The custom was created by a secret policeman during the Edo period, I believe. I never knew. I understand that the coins found by the spaceman also inspired the circuit and later used by Ninja all across the country. They began the year by testing each other's reflexes and deadly military skirmishes. Japan truly is a brutal country. Kiko uses mixed animation and feels that the donations falling on into the smart box. Collecting it would be a pain, so I think I'll leave it at that. Happy New Year, everyone! I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating, sure, wake up. Oh, I said this before, but your journey will be over before you know it. Let you know this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester, nothing to worry about. I had to look the most splendid kids. Third term. Still light out, so maybe I go somewhere before I hit a wee. Oh, tomorrow's in church lines. I think I'll buy some beans. Today's is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it's just to involve flying them at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good evening, here for beans. Yes, is the kind you think is particularly good? This is trying to sort beans, melodies, or lasers. Fill up prices, it's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, Mary. That's true and cheap. Ramen tastes better than expensive stuff. I think I'll buy calm corn, bitter black beans, country melon, strong hemp, racing swan hemp, why not? Take these. Thank you, miss. Here they are. Boom, we got beans. Time to get the beans to the special some birdie. Cigarette. I'm busy, man. It's not waste too much of my time. So I want to take a minute. I have something for you. Here. What are these cheap looking things? Do you mean to insult me? What? No, it's a present. Do not press this real-born dribble on me. It's practically constitutes an act of war. Wait, listen. This is partisan price. I find this most disagreeable. I am leaving. Here, take them. Stupid nobility. I'm starting a revolution. It's cold, and it feels even colder than it was on New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger. So I think I should build a wall. I'll take myself a new bedroom. This kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the suite. Hey, wait, isn't that what Shirkai? Shirkai, what's wrong? Don't ask for the details. This can't make me too miserable, I beg of you. Wandering around and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem customary practice for an aristocrat. What happened, Shirkai? Don't tell me has fallen from high society. Oh, what happened? I shall not say. What are you doing wandering around the wilderness then? I was not wandering, I was on my way here, be honored. Oh, so this is a coincidence after all. Do you want to tell me? Want something from me then? No, don't flatter yourself. Yee. We should call you family or something. No. Question? He looks very angry. Listen, don't you dare call my house. Secretary, did you run away from home? That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition. Is that the same thing? Yep. What happened, Serkai? Do you remember when he talked in the music room at school last fall? Yes, what about it? Do you remember what I asked you then? Ask me what? Ask me what I loved. Ask me what I loved. That's right, and he gave a simple, honest answer right away, and that made me jealous. Did I miss you? The last thing I would expect from you, all people. I don't understand, Sicko. Why? I am one of the pure bloodline. I'm more tired than any of my siblings. I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There's no reason I shouldn't be, but you don't want to take your father's place. How do you know that? It's obvious, it's written all over your face. I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is domain of peasants. We're to be patrons and promoters of the artists we admire, not be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool. That's not true. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who the parents are. That's because you think of a peasant's values. My world is different from yours. Talking about what peasants think, I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakurai? What do you think? What do I think? You speak in riddles. Killing them of libel. To play at applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace. But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakurai? I want to succeed my father as the next family head. No, jeez, that's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the Libel family and do anything in the world? What would you do then? Forget about the Libel family? What mockery is this? Speaking hypothetically, dummy. If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could go as a musician. Sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting to get some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakurai. I think you answered your own question. To my own question, don't be ridiculous. This is mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality. So far that I want to continue studying music, don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so you haven't even asked him about it? You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakurai. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right? Perhaps you're right. I suppose I would never thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You're confused about what you want, Sakurai. I just gave you a little push. Yes? I'll speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one more time? Prevent running away for you next time, if it comes to that. I'll follow you anywhere you need to, Sakurai. Always have a safe place here, okay? So return to you. Thank you, you. And so he said across the road, and it's once more. I don't know if his father would accept him, but he really will run away. But I know he will come back to me. And I pray that our future will be a happy one. End of this arc. Into the night. So, well, that's the end of this broadcast. But maybe tomorrow I'll do another ending.